India's entrance examination system is in a crisis. The credibility of the National Testing Agency, or the NTA, which is responsible for conducting these exams, is at stake. In the last 2 months, at least 3 exams have been cancelled or postponed.
I felt cheated, I felt frustrated, disappointed, disheartened.
नीट फिर से नहीं होनी चाहिए. अगर फिर से हुई तो हम इससे भी ज़्यादा aggressively हम फिर से strike पे जाएंगे.
First, it was the NEET UG results that broke the internet when 67 students got a perfect score of 720 on 720. This was followed by the NEET PG exam being postponed just 10 hours before the exam was supposed to take place. This entire controversy has left students in Bengaluru and across the country frustrated.
But what about our sanctity? What about हमारा क्या उसमें?
It won't be possible to score good after a gap of 1.5 months if there is a re-NEET.
इस तरह से आप बच्चों के भविष्य के साथ नहीं खेल सकते.
In this report, we'll bring you their stories, their voices, their struggles as this controversy unfolds and what they want going ahead. Romika Emmanuel is a 33-year-old duty doctor based in Bengaluru's Electronic City. She juggles her daily work schedule while preparing for her post-graduation studies. Having completed her undergraduate MBBS degree abroad, Romika had been preparing for the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test or NEET PG exam intensively despite her demanding work hours.
We have to be in the center before one day, so I went a day before. I slept early, like 8 p.m. in the night. Then the news had come at 10 p.m. I was not even aware of the news. And early morning, 4 a.m., I got a message from my friend. She said that, this NEET PG has been postponed. I was shocked. And I was thinking someone is playing around or it's a fake news. I felt frustrated and I felt so bad because I've been preparing for this exam since 1 year.
For Romika, clearing the NEET PG exam is not only essential for advancing her medical career, but also for financial stability. She has been raised by a single mother and is responsible for her 2 siblings. Expenses such as exam fees, traveling to out-of-state exam centers, and paying for accommodation comes as an additional financial burden for her.
I had so many plans around this exam. But if I miss this, I am going to miss again this 1 year of gap. And then I have to start again, I have to study again, I have to prepare this exam from the beginning, from the scratch. Indian education is not supporting us, so doctors like us. Suddenly they might change the date again, or we don't know what to do next. So I don't think so I can go back. I have to see the dates and if possible, if they give centers in Bangalore, it will be very helpful.
The NEET PG exam stands for National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test for Post-Graduation. It is a national level entrance exam conducted in India by the National Testing Agency and is mandatory for admission to various PG courses in medical colleges across India. This exam plays a crucial role in shaping careers of medical graduates in the country. It is at the postgraduate level that medical students can pick a specialization. The NEET PG exam this year was scheduled on 23rd June, but was cancelled on night before. So what actually happened? Why was the exam postponed? On 22nd June, less than 24 hours before the exam, the Ministry of Health put out this notification. This decision came as NEET PG aspirants across the country, like Romika, had already incurred a cost and travelled to their centres located several hundred kilometers away in some cases to appear for the exam.
Government is doing very wrong thing. मतलब अगर कुछ भी चीज़ है तो आप एटलीस्ट 24 आवर्स पहले हमको इन्फॉर्म कर सकते थे. सेम चीज़ मैं कलाहांडी से 600 किलोमीटर जर्नी करके यहाँ पे आई हूँ कि हम लोग इतना दूर ट्रैवल करके आ रहे हैं, हम लोग को इतना हैरेसमेंट हो रहा है. दे शुड थिंक अबाउट द स्टूडेंट्स बिफोर डिसाइडिंग एनीथिंग.
This is not a one-off thing. Every year, the NEET PG exam is postponed for some reason or the other. So this happened in January, that they first postponed the exam, then they preponed the exam. And then just 12 hours before the exam, they said that it's going to be postponed again. Imagine working during internship where you're doing a 12-hour shift or a 24-hour call, and then you come back and then you have to put in 6 to 8 hours of studies as well, because it's an extremely competitive exam. One question here and there and your rank can slip by 300, 400 ranks. So, it's a lot of pressure on these doctors, these young doctors.
The NEET PG exams postponement came in the view of NEET UG exam results controversy. As many as 24 lakh candidates sat for the NEET UG exam, which was conducted on May 5th. The results of the exam were supposed to be declared on June 14th, but were announced on June 4th, the same day as the election results. 67 students secured perfect scores of 720 on 720, raising suspicion. In 2023, only 2 students achieved this feat, and nobody could do so in 2022. Scores such as 718 and 719 were also secured, which is impossible according to the NEET marking scheme.
It's not good, because all the working hard students are getting behind, and all those grey students are getting forward of us. Even whatever the NT official said, that only 1,563 students got the grace marks. Even we are not sure with that. And with the respect of going out of the Karnataka, of course it's not good, because only 47,000 seats are available. Government seats are available. The rest seats are it cost about 1 crore or something. So everyone can't afford it. I think if we want to go in the Karnataka, then it's fine. But the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS Delhi, only 54 seats are available there for All India quota. It's very hard to get there. And even whatever the things are going on with these grace marks, those stuff it's really bad, because the way I have worked hard and whatever the situation my family have faced, of course I deserve good marks and good rank.
Allegations of paper leaks had cropped up on the day that the exam was conducted. A few students from a center in Rajasthan had alleged that they received question papers with pre-marked answers and then taken back. On 13 June, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan denied these allegations of paper leaks and corruption.
क्वेश्चन लीक की कोई भी प्रमाण नहीं है। देखिए, एक तो मैं आपको स्पष्ट करूं, देयर इज नो करप्शन।
The National Testing Agency also denied these allegations. The National Testing Agency is an autonomous and self-sustained organization under the Ministry of Education. NTA conducts various national level entrance exams such as NEET UG, NEET PG, JEE Main, UGC NET, GPAT, CMAT, etc. These exams are used for admission to undergraduate and postgraduate courses in engineering, medical, management, pharmacy, and other fields. Ironically, the NTA is supposed to ensure that these exams are conducted in a fair manner. This is what the Director General of NTA had to say when the NEET UG results controversy came to light.
कि एग्ज़ाम जो कंडक्शन हुआ वो पूरी तरीके से अच्छा हुआ, कहीं पे कोई इंटेग्रिटी कंप्रोमाइज़ नहीं हुई है.
The next big blow to the NTA's credibility came when the UGC NET 2024 exam was cancelled on June 19th, only a day after nearly 10 lakh students took the test. The ministry said that the exam was cancelled due to an indication that the integrity of the exams had been compromised.
So on June 18th, I gave my first attempt after a long time. And the next day I just get a notification that exam is cancelled, and this was on Twitter, where one of my friends sent a screenshot, which I thought was prank or something, because I was so happy that I came back to my home, I was checking my question paper, so I had, from my end, I thought I had cleared the exam. I did not imagine that this exam is also going to be cancelled.
On June 20th, the Education Minister addressed the press again and admitted that there indeed had been a lapse.
मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं, पुख्ता जानकारी आने पर दोषियों को कड़ी से कड़ी उनके ऊपर कार्रवाई की जाएगी। एनटीए हो या एनटीए में कोई भी बड़ा व्यक्ति हो, जो इसमें दोषी पाया जाएगा, इसके खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
Shortly after this, the NTA chief Subodh Kumar Singh was sacked by the centre and replaced with retired IAS officer Pradeep Singh Karola. The centre has also announced a high-level committee headed by former ISRO chairman Dr. K. Radhakrishnan to look into the functioning and fair conduct of examinations by the National Testing Agency. The 7-member committee will submit its report in 2 months.
As a parent, my biggest worry is we lose an academic year. Will he be treated unfairly in the whole counseling process where he's supposed to get a certain college and because of this cheating, many others got better ranks and so he was denied a fair seat. So those are the main things. My biggest hope is not much cheating has happened in Karnataka, and the people who got those ranks, good ranks, better than my son, are not in Karnataka. So that 85% quota of the seats which are there for Karnataka students will legitimately stay with us is what I think right now. Okay, and I'm sleeping well only because of that.
Amid countrywide protests and litigation by students for a probe into these irregularities, the Central Bureau of Investigation or CBI has taken over the probe and dispatched its teams to several states for investigation. The Economic Offences Unit of Bihar has arrested 18 people for alleged paper leak. The controversy is likely to make its way to the first sitting of the 18th Lok Sabha, where the opposition is likely to raise the matter. There are also calls to reform the testing system, both by policymakers and parents. But left in lurch are lakhs of students. What was your experience? Were your exams cancelled? Have your say in the comments below. With camera person Prashant, this is Rishika Kashyap for Deccan Herald.